Already too early for that. Phone's blowing up. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon here from Los Angeles, California. It is still raining. I don't know what's going on. It's been raining for like 3-4 days straight. We're not used to that. Feel like I got to go get my life preserver or something. California for you. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from and hit the thumbs up button on the YouTube video. See, we've got Bethany Gibbs from snowy Seattle. Wow, glad it wasn't snowing when I was there. Shane West from frozen Chicago. Eldridge from Las Vegas. Stan Williams, Tallahassee. Heading to Tallahassee from Tampa. Linda from Seattle. Anthony Pinkston from Philadelphia. Good morning, good morning. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. There's 4 rules I live by in the crypto space to have success. Rule number 1, education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get your return on investment back as fast as possible. And rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? What are you willing to do to make it happen? Make a decision, find a vehicle that's going to get you to where you want to be, like KGX, take action, and stay focused. Do not get distracted. Now, following these rules is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most that we can ask for. All right, so let's go ahead and kick things off. Last few days have been interesting in the crypto space, especially when I was doing these crypto talks. A lot of good information that has been put out there. But the first thing we do is we got to look at the markets. Right now, crypto market cap's at 113.2 billion. It's been down a couple hundred million over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is still flatline. Bitcoin's been flatline for the last couple of days, which tells me the sucker's about to drop. It's about to drop. So I got to make some moves. I'm going to go ahead and make that move today and move my stuff into Tether and then just sit on it. We've got Ripple's negative 1%. So the industry's flatline right now. Best performers over the last 24 hours. What? Pump and dump. Bitcoin up 123%. Now it's in a sharp decline. Yes, pump and dump. Metaverse. Hundi X is up 12.5%. Theta 9.4. Holo, Ravane, Chainlink, Decentraland. What about the worst performers? Maker negative 8%. NEM. Steam, Nano, Stellar down almost 4%. All right, but all in all, the market's flatline. Let's cover some articles. First up, I think this is interesting, and this is information you should know to counter critics out there that want to say that Bitcoin is nothing but a way for terrorists to launder money and criminal activity. So let me put this in the chat box. Good morning, Jana from Ohio. Renisha. Good morning. From North Carolina. Okay. Money laundering far more common among banks than cryptocurrency platforms. Banks launder $2 trillion a year. Good morning, Lorna. $2 trillion a year. The entire crypto market cap is 113 billion. I even read an article a couple of months back about one bank in Europe, one branch, not even the bank, one branch laundered more than $200 billion in 1 year. One bank. But we're supposed to be scared of the big bad Bitcoin and criminal activity. Cryptocurrency skeptics oftentimes refer to virtual currencies as only used by criminals to launder money. Although such statements are severely misguided, this misconception is nonetheless quite common. Bloomberg says money laundering activities register $2 trillion a year. Now, however, a recent report from Bloomberg now makes it plain for anyone to see that traditional banks are involved in money laundering far more often than cryptocurrencies. In fact, Bloomberg notes that illegal transactions involving drugs and other crime amount to an absolutely massive $2 trillion a year. Moreover, traditional banks appear to be highly involved in laundering these funds. So wait a minute. It's not like you got a bad bank teller or something. The banks themselves are involved in the money laundering. Yeah, we're supposed to trust them with our money. We're supposed to listen to them because they got our best interests at heart. Really? Knowingly or unknowingly, high-profile banks such as J.P. Morgan, Standard Chartered, and Citigroup have all played a part in laundering funds related to malicious activity and have subsequently been forced to pay fines for violating sanctions. But here's the thing about these fines. The fines are nothing compared to what they're making off of laundering the money. They'll pay the fine. Jamie Dimon knows this very well. He's like, I'll make far more money breaking the law and paying a fine than not doing it. Because you know one thing he knows? When was the last time we saw a banker go to jail? I mean, I'm serious about that. When was the last time? Even after you'd think somebody would have went to jail after the 2008 financial collapse. Nobody went to jail. When was the last time a banker went to jail? Jamie Dimon has been found guilty on multiple occasions of money fraud, market manipulation. Has he ever gone to jail for it? No, no, no. Pay a couple $100 million fine when he made billions. In addition to this, HSBC recently failed to monitor approximately $670 billion in transfers from Mexico. How do you fail to monitor $670 billion, but you have enough time to monitor Bitcoin that's $113 billion market cap, crypto? You got all the time in the world to be wondering what crypto's doing, but you just failed to monitor $670 billion of money that was transferred to Mexico. They were also unable to notice purchases of around 9.4 billion US dollars. I don't know, a billion here, a billion there, whatever. This allowed both Mexican and Colombian drug cartels to leverage HSBC's accounts in order to launder illicit funds. When it became clear that HSBC had failed to live up to anti-money laundering regulations, the bank was fined. See, here's the thing about this. They were fined $1.9 billion. That's pocket change compared to what they're making. That's why they do it. At the end of the day, money always talks. At the end of the day. They'll start switching up their tune on crypto when they realize how much money they can make off of it. But that's just smart business sense. Yeah, it's going to cost me $1.9 billion to launder $670 billion. That's a no-brainer, especially if nobody's going to jail. They paid a $1.9 billion fine. To who? The government? Everybody's in on it. The only people's not is us. The banks, the government, the criminals, corporations, they're all in on it. The politicians, because who's funding their campaigns? Who are the campaign donors with the big pockets? Where are they getting their money from? The banks. That's right, Shane. It's the cost of doing business because nobody's going to jail. Furthermore, J.P. Morgan Chase was fined $2.05 billion for consistently ignoring warning signs related to the Wall Street financier Bernie Madoff, which allowed Madoff to run the biggest ever Ponzi scheme uncovered in the U.S. On the flip side of things, the Wall Street Journal published a report in September of 2018 alleging that criminals had laundered around $90 million through cryptocurrency exchanges during the past 2 years. Stop right there. Okay. I read a report about a year ago that stated only 0.5% of all of crypto transactions has to do with money laundering. 0.5%. That's nothing. So $90 million was laundered through crypto. $2 trillion was laundered through the banks. But which one do they see as being criminal activity here? Oh, crypto, of course. Not the banks. They want to focus on crypto. Cryptocurrency money laundering is barely noticeable compared to banks. Although naturally significant, this minuscule amount translates to an obscure 0.0045% of the $2 trillion supposedly laundered through banks every year. That's sickening. That's every year. But I just got a message. Looks like we just got all of our mined coins in our wallet now, in our green wallet. What? That is breaking news. So I need to do a quick pause. I can't show this on my screen. Can't do screen sharing. But I'm gonna on my other computer. I'm gonna log into my green account, and I'm gonna take a look here and see. I'm just getting this breaking news report. I love breaking news while I'm in the middle of doing my crypto. Oh my. Let me touch this back. Yes, sir. I am doing live crypto talk, and I see it. Damn. Oops, did I just curse? I'm going to say it again. Damn. Millions. Man. I'm in a very good mood today now that I see that. Are you kidding me? If that just goes to 50 cents, heck, 10 cents. Okay, stay focused. Brandon, stay focused. Let's not lose our minds now. You guys see that? You guys looking at your back office? Man, see, this is, if y'all ain't got yourself a green machine, you need to get, let me type this back. Let's sell these freaking machines, man. If you haven't got yourself a green machine, you need to get you a green machine. Now, I know there's still some people that either their machines haven't shown up in their back office yet or what. That'll all get fixed out. But, man, I wish I could show my back office, but I got to be compliant. I don't want to screw things up. Y'all got your coins. Sell these machines. It's at least the next 12 months. It's going to be profitable. Wait, you know what? Let me finish jumping on the banks, and then I'm going to talk about this. And I got some more info as well. I guarantee you're going to want to listen to the end because I've got some important information. Remember, I said last year, those of you that this year I was going to be creating a group, an investment group of people that give you guys ideas of things that we can invest in. And the number one thing that we find is that most people don't have money to invest, period. They don't have money to put into a crypto bot or a Forex bot or anything automatic or anything to build their crypto portfolio, to flip their money. I got some news. But anyways, you got to wait till the end to hear that. So, get back to the banks. 0.0045% compared to $2 trillion. That means that the cryptocurrency-related money laundering during 2 years constituted less than a 0.02% of the laundering done by banks every year. So anytime you see or hear any critic talk about that, you bring this up. This is why education is so important. You bring this up. And I have not done that research yet, Bethany, on Ruby. I am. That's on my to-do list. And Dr. Smith is right. Don't listen to what banks say. I say this, don't listen to what anybody says. Follow what they do. Because while the banks are saying that crypto is all about criminal activity, at the same time, they're getting patents on blockchain technology. They're preparing to come out with their own crypto coins. They're preparing to be able to be custodians of crypto. That's what they're doing. Jamie Dimon, crypto's a scam, blah, blah, blah. 2 days later, bought the dip. Back to the banks. It's arguably not even noticeable in the grand scheme of things. As such, it becomes increasingly evident that money laundering is not something that is endemic to cryptocurrencies. Rather, the financial world would arguably appear to be substantially more severely impacted by it. In other words, if you want to eliminate the money laundering, then you're safer being in crypto than you would be dealing with the banks. In fact, financial companies or banking institutions that directly control vast funds as opposed to decentralized cryptocurrencies could even be said to encourage corruption, as the firms can use the vast sums based on personal interest. So they're basically saying that they are encouraging corruption. Yes, because the fees is nothing. What if you as a common criminal, you go out there and say, yeah, I just monitored, I got 50 grand. Aren't you afraid of going to jail? No, I'm just going to have to pay probably $150 fee. If you knew that all you'd have to do is pay a $150 fee, but you're going to make $50,000, would you do it? Heck yeah. Ain't nobody going to jail. Cost of doing business. Moreover, cryptocurrency transactions are also far more transparent. This allows transactions to be tracked, meaning it is easier to follow the money, and illicit transactions cannot be hidden by banks. See, banks hide all this stuff in their ledger. That is why the blockchain solves the problem. You guys been to remember at the Seattle boot camp? We talked about the second ledger, which is what we're living with right now with the banks and stuff. They're able to hide this money laundering in their ledger. With the blockchain, which is the third ledger, there is no such way you can hide it. Everything is public, which leads us going into the next two articles. And I called this skeptical from day one. I think that an exit scam is being pulled on by Quadriga in Canada, the largest exchange. A couple of days ago, the first time I read about this article, where they said, wow, $190 million lost. Lost because the CEO died and he was the only one who had the keys, the private keys. Lost to time, lost to death. I said, BS. I think an exit scam is being played right now. And how can we know this? Because we can look at the accounts. It can't be hidden in a bank ledger. So don't listen to what banks say. Follow what they do. And you now, because of education, whenever you hear some clown, especially on the news, MSNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, anytime they mention crypto, they always want to go with the criminal stuff. So when a friend of yours wants to throw an article in your face on that, you throw this back right at them. Really? $2 trillion of money is being laundered from the banks every single year and nobody goes to jail. $90 million was laundered in crypto space. Which one is the bigger problem? Get out of my face with that. That's what you say. Shut them down right there. What else you got? Well, the banks don't like it. Really? Bank of America has over 70 patents. JP Morgan Chase is having a trade desk for futures contracts built right now. What else you got? Just go ahead and say you don't understand it. And if you don't understand it, pull $300 out. Let me get you KGX education so that at least you can understand it before you go to your job and your boss says you need a crypto wallet because we're going to pay your salary in Bitcoin. Learn it now or be forced to learn it later. Either way, you're going to learn. You know that old saying, y'all going to learn today, one way or another. But look at this. And there's two articles on this. Which one do I want to cover first? Could the reported death be an exit scam? Or where's the missing 150 million? I'll go by which one. Okay, this was today. This one is 10 hours ago. Okay, I'm going to go with this one first. I said I'm going to be watching this closely. I called it from the beginning that this didn't smell right. And I am pumped up right now. Because once you got the coins, and this is important, I'm going to have to do, no, I'll wait until, we're supposed to have a call with Dave Smith tomorrow. So I'm going to wait until that call, maybe, it just depends on how hyper I am today, and do a private KGX community group. Now that you got your coins, what's next? Because somebody, I guarantee somebody's going to screw it up for themselves. Anyways, could the reported death of Quadriga CX's CEO be a front for an exit scam? This won't let me paste it. I don't know why. Maybe it's too big or something. Error, try again. Okay. It won't let me paste this article. So where did I get it? Toshi Times. The mystery surrounding Quadriga CX's supposedly lost cold wallets seemed puzzling enough when Toshi Times last reported on it. It would now, however, seem that the plot thickens even more as reports start to come in alleging that funds have been moved from these lost wallets. Hold on, I'm getting excited. I got to look at my green wallet again. Man, I ain't losing that wallet. All right. As reports start to come in alleging that funds have been moved from these lost wallets, as we covered that yesterday, there was 4 wallets, or last night Crypto Talk, 4 wallets that we knew that were being moved. For those who have yet to catch up on this story, Quadriga CX is Canada's premier cryptocurrency exchange. Although the company has struggled with financial problems for the better part of 2018, that was my first red alert. They were already having problems. Red alert number 1. This all came to a head when Quadriga CX's CEO, Gerald Cotton, passed away in India on December 9th. Passed away from what? Why was he in India? This is a Canadian exchange. India, all crypto is banned. What's he doing in India? Did he die of natural causes? I haven't seen any report on that yet. Quadriga CX subsequently released a statement detailing that Cotton had been the only person to hold the private keys to wallets containing $250 million worth of customer funds. BS. BS. If that is true, that is the most irresponsible thing to happen in the entire cryptocurrency history. The largest exchange in Canada had all customer funds tied to one man. That's a red flag. He could run off with the loot. That was red flag number 2. Well, red flag number 2 is he died. Red flag number 3 is he supposedly was the only one who had the wallet. However, some were not entirely convinced by this statement, with some individuals even suggesting that Cotton may in fact not be dead at all. Okay, we're pulling a Machiavelli here. Following this, skeptical observers got to work using the internet and quickly gathered evidence for inconsistencies in the official statement. That's one thing about the blockchain. You can't hide. Can't hide. The blockchain don't lie. Funds have now been moved from lost cold wallets. For example, a Reddit user has since found that Quadriga CX's Litecoin cold wallet address, which were supposedly lost, have recently been activated and funds have been withdrawn. Some Reddit users speculated that this could potentially indicate that Cotton's supposed death was merely the front for an exit scam. That's what I said. Nevertheless, commenters were quick to point out that it could just as likely be an individual who had gotten their hands on the private keys and did not want to share the funds. That's still an exit scam. Because who can get their hands on the keys? Family? His partners? Moreover, a separate investigation has reportedly found that there were no cold wallet reserves when examining the firm's Bitcoin holdings. This investigation also went on to question Quadriga CX's official story, stating that it did not appear that the exchange had lost control of any Bitcoin holdings. Quadriga CX's official website still states that the company is working extensively to address its liquidity issues, which include attempting to locate and secure its very significant cryptocurrency reserves held in cold wallets. Nevertheless, a post on the official Quadriga CX website notes that these efforts have so far been unsuccessful. All in all, it seems as if it might take some time before the ordeal is resolved. Quadriga CX's customers will no doubt be both frustrated with the exchange and well as worried regarding a potential exit scam. And it remains to be seen whether the company can instill increased customer confidence while it works to resolve this affair. Scam alert, exit scam alert. I don't believe this. The more, remember I said that first article that more is going to come out about this. This smells fishy to me. But let's see what the second article about it has to say. And maybe I could post this link in the chat box. Hello, Brenda. Stan needs to buy more machines. Yep. Man, why can't I post this? Error, try again. Huh. Well, where did I get this one? ccn.com. Where's the missing $150 million? Crypto exchange Quadriga CX fiasco gets weirder with new research. According to a cryptocurrency researcher with an online alias, Proof of Research, Quadriga CX may not have a Bitcoin cold wallet nor 150 million in crypto. What? In a research paper, Zero Nonsense editor Proof of Research stated that based on the evaluation of the company's 31 Bitcoin addresses, no evidence to prove the existence of a cold wallet for Quadriga CX was found. Then where's the money? On February 4th, CCN reported My Crypto CEO Taylor Monahan discovered that Quadriga CX does not have an Ethereum cold wallet which stored user funds. Monahan evaluated 3 main Ethereum addresses used by the exchange, and no evidence was found to support that the addresses were used as the cold wallets of the exchange. Speaking to CCN, she said that one wallet containing 500,000 transactions still needs to be analyzed, but it likely is not a cold wallet as well. I'm seeing no indication of Quadriga ever having cold reserve wallets for Ethereum, Monahan said. The research of Zero Nonsense similarly discovered that no evidence was found to prove that the exchange has a Bitcoin cold wallet. Then where's the money? Where were they putting it? That's even worse. You left it on an exchange? In an affidavit filed with the Nova Scotia Supreme Court, Jennifer Robertson, widow of Quadriga CX CEO Gerald Cotton, said that around $90 million worth of Bitcoin was lost in a cold wallet that was solely controlled by the CEO. I don't believe that. The normal procedure was that Quadriga CX founder and CEO Gerald Cotton would move the majority of the coins to cold storage as a way to protect the coins from hacking or other viral theft. And I agree with that. That's what they're supposed to do. However, Proof of Research explained that following the analysis of the addresses and transaction IDs for Bitcoin withdrawals and deposits, it is clear the exchange does not have a cold wallet which was supposedly used to store user funds. Wait a minute. Didn't the article last night just say they were with what third party company was that? It had the multi-sig. And I said they need to audit them because they have the address. I forgot the name of that company. Anyways, the researcher wrote, based on the analysis of dozens of aggregated wallet addresses and transaction IDs for Bitcoin withdrawals and deposits on the exchange, there is no evidence that a cold wallet for Quadriga CX is currently in existence. Hey, Lorna, I'm giving you a high five. You see your coins? Anyways, moreover, the researcher stated that the exchange's hot wallet had not made any major transaction to an outside wallet address with a large amount of Bitcoin, suggesting that user funds may have been stored in hot wallets. That's worse. Then they learned a lesson, what was it, a year and a half ago? One exchange, and it was in Asia, had all their freaking coins in hot wallets, not in a cold storage. And the exchange got hacked and they lost like $500 million. So to be on the safe side, what the exchanges are supposed to do is move all of those coins into a cold storage with multi-sig security, which means not just one individual, you need multiple people to get into it. So they all have to agree, so not one person can run off with the loot. And Canada, I mean, this is Canada, and the largest exchange in a heavy regulated country. How'd they get away with this? They're not going to. Some people are going to go to jail over this. I'd be watching that widow real closely, the supposed widow. So what does this mean for the $150 million in crypto? Until a full investigation by the local police is completed, no intricacies of the case can be confirmed. However, based on various reports published by independent researchers, the evidence points towards the absence of cold wallets for Quadriga CX. If Quadriga CX does not have a Bitcoin cold wallet, as Zero Nonsense report suggested, it could raise questions on the whereabouts of the funds. Welcome to the party, Tommy. Some of the main addresses of Quadriga CX also reportedly sent outgoing transactions after the death of its CEO, Gerald Cotton, which should not be possible if the CEO had full control over all of the firm's wallets. Blockchain don't lie. There are many parts of the Quadriga CX narrative that are uncertain, and as Kraken CEO Jesse Powell put it, unbelievable. Jesse Powell. And Kraken just made the news. They just bought another exchange for like 100 million or something. We have thousands of wallet addresses known to belong to Quadriga Coin EX and are investigating the bizarre and frankly unbelievable story of the founder's death and lost keys. I'm not normally calling for subpoenas, but if the police are looking into this, contact Kraken. I read that last night. No definitive conclusions can be driven until the local police release its report on the exchange. But the details on the wallets or addresses linked to Quadriga CX, which have emerged in the past week, have led analysts and investors to become skeptical about the current situation involving the exchange and its loss of $150 million and whether the $150 million existed in the first place. Wow. Yep. Exit scam in the works here. We're going to keep following this one closely because I want to see how this plays out. Somebody's going to be going to jail over this one because, again, they're in Canada. And I find it fishy that the CEO supposedly died in India. Why not in Canada? What's up? All right, you know what? And your, official crypto talk is done as far as reading the article, so you can log off if you want. But I have a lot to talk about right now because I'm excited. I'm excited for many things, so be ready. I'm about to share some stuff. Number one, this is going to be a big week in KGX. What can I say here? One, we've got a call with Dave Smith from Green. This is supposed to happen tomorrow. I don't know what time. As soon as I get that time, I will get it out to everybody. You see all your coins just hit our wallets right now live on my Crypto Talk. So I will be doing a special KGX call because I was waiting for this moment. The next step is when will Green go on the exchange on what to do. So I'll be doing that soon. If not today, after we have our call with Dave Smith. Also, I know there's major news happening within KGX. I don't know if that's going to be announced this week. We'll see, but I know we've got our Forex trading is coming. But before I get off of Green real quick, let me put some of you guys in dream mode just a little bit again. We know that 8,000 coins on average has been hitting accounts, okay, a day. 8,000. At a 2-cent valuation, and again, this is not coming from Green. There's no guarantee it's at 2 cents. I'm just playing with numbers. That's $160 a day. $160 a day. You multiply that times 30 days, you're looking at $4,800 a month in value. One machine. Multiply that over the course of a year. That's $57,600 a year in coins. One machine at 2-cent valuation. But what if it's a 5-cent valuation? Now you're looking at $400 a day in volume. You multiply that times 30 days. That's $12,000 a month in volume. You multiply that over the course of a year. That's $144,000 a year off of one freaking machine at a 5-cent valuation. What if, this is all what ifs, okay? It's a 21-cent valuation. $1,680 a day. Huh. Multiply that times 30. $50,400 a month. Multiply that over the course of a year. $604,000 a year. One freaking machine. What if it follows what Ripple did? You know what? What if it only does half of what Ripple? And I use Ripple because Ripple's got about 41 billion coins ever in existence or something like that. That's out there and circulating. So let's just say it does $1.50. $12,000 a day over the course of 30 days. $360,000 a month over the course of a year. 4.3 million a year. One freaking machine. Oh, is this possible? Let's go back to Facebook, for example. When they started mining Bitcoin in the early days, this dude has 1,700 Bitcoin. May 2011, May 16th. I wish I had kept my 1,700 Bitcoin at 6 cents instead of selling them at 30 cents. Now that they're $8 a coin. Going from 6 cents to $8 is I just showed you numbers that going from 2 cents to $1.50. But what if it goes to $8? But hold up. Bitcoin price right now at $3,400, that 1,700 in Bitcoin is worth 5.8 million. If he would have sold at 19,000 December 2017, that's 32.3 million. This is how people become millionaires. And green, you can't buy it right now. You can only mine it. So it's not about how much money am I going to make? You're asking the wrong question. The right question is, how many coins can you accumulate? You want millions of coins. It's not going to go like Bitcoin and be worth thousands. There's too many of them. Bitcoin, there's only 21 million coins. We're talking about 50 billion as far as green. However, what if it does hit a couple dollars per coin? And you didn't sell them all on day one, it hits the exchange. I'm just saying. You don't have a green machine. The reward is far greater than whatever risk there can be. What's your risk? $3,750? Really? What's your reward? $4,800 a month? Worst case scenario? Really? That's a no freaking brainer. All right, hold up. Okay. Because I put you in dream mode there for a second. Some of you got more than one machine. This is not get rich quick. This is not going to happen next month. You know, you got to, when it goes into the exchange, it's in your hands now. Let me shut up. I'm saving this for our KJF community group. All right, enough of that. I just wanted to put some of you guys in a little bit of dream mode because I'm excited about what I'm seeing. Here's something else I'm excited about. I'm excited to be alive right now. A lot happening on the KGX front. Green is finally giving us our coin. So now it's put up or shut up time for all those people that says, I'm not moving a muscle till I get my coins. You got your coins now. Now let me see what you're going to do. Or was that all talk? Next thing is exciting to be alive because I love technology. I love the fact that there's going to be a cell phone war that's coming right now. I love the fact that I got a product that can eliminate your cell phone bill for the next 5 years. No more cell phone bill. saving my family over $19,000. That's a freaking no-brainer. I love that the new technology is going to have healing technology instead of 5G that's going to microwave your brain. I love that we're about to launch our Forex desk. And then shortly after that will be our crypto desk, trading desk, which is why most people joined KGX last year to begin with. Yeah, they know that education is important, but let's be honest. Most of you people out there could care less about education. You just want something that's going to make you money without you having to do anything. That is the wrong idea to have long term, but I understand it. What's going to make you the most money long term is not you having an Autobot. It's going to be your education. But I know human nature. Most people don't get it, which is why we were launching a crypto bot in the first place. Because by default, you're going to get your crypto education. So if it takes the bot to get you in so you can get educated at least, so be it. It's the carrot. But we now finally have it legally. But what's the one thing, and Ron Ross shared this with me this morning, the one problem most people have when it comes to crypto, they don't have money to invest. That is why we have KGX. You can earn while you learn. You can earn money while you learn. But again, most people, and it's not right or wrong, it's just how people aren't going out there, don't want to share the freaking product that they can make money on. That's what I did. That's how I flipped 30 to 6 figures, and I took advantage of affiliate program. But what if I told you I also have a way that can get you all the funds you need to invest in crypto projects like our Forex and our trading bot, that you'll be able to put $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 down, funds you don't have right now. See, if you have forgotten, last year I said in 2019, I will be putting together a private group. And this group, we are going to be talking about investing in different things that's going to allow us to have passive income coming in. So now that we're diversified, so you're going to be able to build your crypto portfolio, that you have automatic money coming in from multiple sources. Do you guys remember me saying that? Those of you that were with me in Chicago last year, I had you in my room when we were going over the exchanges, and I talked about this year, I will be having it, and it's going to be invite only, and it's going to be, you need to have a green machine. Why? Because I knew the green machine will be producing coins for you every month. Then you can take a percentage of that and use it to invest in other things. What I did not know is that it was going to take this long for us to get access to our green coins. I actually thought that we would be on the exchange right now, and I'm glad that we're not. We dodged 2 bullets there. But do you guys remember me saying that? Shane was in the room, but I was saying it all the end of last year. Well, the time has come. I now have access to those of you that's looking to have extra funds by basically getting a business loan or a personal loan. And this is not for everybody. In fact, it's not for most people, because if you're given a lot of money and you're not educated, you don't know what to do with it anyway. You're going to squander it, and then you're left with trying to figure out how you're going to pay the loan off. That's why education is so important. So you know what to do with the money when you get it. You don't get the money and then go buy a new car, buy a house, go shopping, take a vacation. You use the money and you invest it. You put it in a Forex. You put it in the crypto. You build your portfolio. You have extra money. You're letting your money work for you, and that money pays off the loan. Here's the qualification: 700 credit score, $5,000 a month in income, and a debt to income ratio less than 25%. If you don't qualify for that, what if I told you I had a program that will qualify for it? Better yet, what if I told you I had that program that doesn't cost you any money? That's free. The fees come out of the loan that you get. You guys understand what I'm saying? Again, this is not for everybody. If you are interested, because I'm talking about $100,000, $50,000 to $100,000 loan. If you are interested, send me a private message. If you are on Diana Townsend's team, send Diana a private message. This is so we can show you how to get extra funding to fund when we launch our Forex trading bot. I can't say that. Our Forex trading desk to be able to build your crypto portfolio. You can go do a whole lot more with 10 or 15,000 in there than 1,000. So again, if that interests you, send me a private message, or if you're on Diana's team, send Diana a private message. Say, what's Brandon talking about? Told me to come talk to you. All right. So there's a lot that I'm excited about. I believe 2019, regardless of this crypto winter, is going to be a huge boom for you personally and all of us if you know what to do. With KGX as our foundation, everything I do always comes back to how can it help benefit and move forward my KGX business. So let me clarify this, because I am not one of those guys that is all over the place. I am not a hopper. I got to jump on the latest, newest thing that comes my way because it seems like a new shining ball. Everything I do always comes back to how can I benefit my KGX business. So you hear me talking about SIM cards. Am I doing another business? No. I am using the SIM card to eliminate people's cell phone bill. Now they have an extra $300 or whatever they're paying monthly on their cell phone bill to put towards building their crypto portfolio, their KGX education. Better yet, by putting crypto on a device that's in front of everybody's face. So it's bringing awareness on why they need crypto education, because 40% of our day is spent in our cell phone screen, and every single person on the planet has a cell phone. I drive through Skid Row and the homeless people have cell phones. They may not know nothing about crypto, but what if I give them a cell phone that they don't have to pay a monthly bill on, and it's a blockchain phone that they hear about crypto? Guess what? Now they need crypto education. Guess what I got? KGX. What's our goal? To bring crypto education to the masses, or crypto awareness. What is this? I have a way to get you extra funding. Is that another business? No. It is a way so that you now have resources to let you can do what? Take your KGX education and know where to put the money to make more money for you, like buying a couple of more green rigs through KGX. Remember I did that Facebook Live where I actually turned on the camera and I talked about the difference between having passion and where you're putting your effort into. You remember that? My passion is cryptocurrency. My passion is freedom. My passion is never having to answer to anybody on a 9-to-5 job. So to make my passion happen, where is my focus? Where's my effort? My vehicle of choice is KGX. How can I make that move forward? Everything I do leads back to the same source. Got to follow what successful people do. I didn't make it up. I'm following what other successful people do. So those of you out there that feel that KGX may not be moving fast enough, and you're starting to get, starry-eyed at new opportunities that's popping up, and there will be a whole lot of new opportunities popping up. Here's one thing. I retired from MLM 2 years ago. There is no way I'm going back to pushing a freaking product. Health and wellness, juice, and you got to be crazy. Knowing what we know in the crypto space, the only reason and I'm not discouraging people to do that. If you do that, have the mindset of, I'm only doing this to raise money to build my crypto portfolio. Bring it back home to what the source is. Not, things are moving slow. Let me go do this over here. Everybody's over there doing that. I gotta go do that. All right. I'm not knocking it, but what I am saying is, what is your ultimate goal to be? In fact, whatever it is you need to do that's going to raise and make you some money that you can use to build your crypto portfolio, I'm all for. But people that just jump and ship somewhere else because they either don't get it, they think they're not making enough money fast enough, and they want to go now fill the next wellness type health. And hey, if that's your passion, that's your passion. Do you? But what I'm doing is by invite only as well. So shoot me a private message. You're on Diana's team. Shoot her a message. We're gonna have a very, very good year. But be on the lookout for updates coming out of KGX. So with that, that's it for the day. Bitcoin Brandon out. I got to go stare at my greenback office again and look at the numbers and go back in dream mode. Law of attraction. Here's something else I would do if I were you guys. Play with the numbers like I did, and then write down, what would you do with your profits? I'm not saying you sell everything, but what would you do if you had an extra $200,000 or $300,000? Write it down. Dream about it. Focus on it. Put your attention on it. The universe works in strange ways. It does things to make those things a reality because it thinks it is. Your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not real. It only knows what you tell it. You believe what you believe. All right. Bitcoin Brandon out. God bless. Bye-bye.